Kim and B here. We're back.
We're back.
This will be episode 5 that we'll be doing. So, how was your last weekend?
It was fun. We had a good time.
Where'd you go?
We went to Two Harbors, which is part of Catalina Island, for Buccaneer Days. It's kind of a tradition now with the Funks and sister wife Diane. And we dressed this year as, it's a pirate theme weekend, and we threw in Elvis.
So everyone generally dresses up like pirates, and then some people do a twist, like Elvis or
Nobody else was Elvis.
No.
Nobody else was Elvis.
No.
We were Elvis.
Oh.
We downloaded some music. Larry got a big boat for it and everything. He bought a new boat just for that.
Oh.
Just
for the after party.
For the
fun.
Yes.
How
so it was
fun.
a lot of fun. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we got some good thumbs up.
And the weather was good.
The weather over there was perfect. I heard here was crap.
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You weren't here. What did you do?
I went to the desert where we always go.
Yes.
To the desert. It was...
You should plug your Airbnb right now.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay, never mind.
Because we booked November for ourselves. So, no, we went to the desert. We took some friends out there that had never been, and we did the whole tour guide thing, which is always really fun. Wanted to do all the things. We're able to only do some of the things. We took them to Pioneer Town, the outdoor museum. We went to dinner. That's what I was going to telling you earlier. We were chatting a little bit before, and my favorite restaurant out there, it's called the Copper Room.
Yes.
They had a special of rack of lamb.
Oh, I know you love your lamb.
I love my lamb.
You love your lamb.
So good. And my new obsession with them now is their green beans. We hung out with them, and then we have friends that are buying property out there, and they were doing a walkthrough or an inspection, and it ended up being a big party on Saturday night. So
fun.
Came back Monday, and I'm still tired.
Monday was rough. I was ready to quit on Monday. I was like, I'm out.
And you just got there.
Monday. And it wasn't because I was hungover. I was just I don't know. I think I have to lower my expectations.
Right.
Oopsie.
Oh, all right. Anyhow, we have a very special guest today. Super excited because he is the first guest that we've ever had on our baby podcast, and it's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Because we always have a fun time with this fella. Since I already said who he was.
Well, not exactly.
But. With no further ado, we're gonna bring our guest on.
And the big reveal. Laro, the Camaro, the straight arrow, Funkinton, Funkerton, whatever you want to call him. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be part of this and one of you guys' first guest.
Yes.
Ever.
I mean, this is big.
What is that called? Trailblazing?
Sure. Okay.
That's a saying, right?
Yeah,
I didn't get that one wrong?
Yeah.
That's Larry.
Yeah, okay.
Larry.
Yeah.
So, we have our guest, Larry, to talk about
menopause.
Oh, boy.
Because it happens to you boys, too. It's not just us. Thank you, Jesus, for giving them a little bit of all the fun that we experience.
All right.
On that note.
So, male menopause is actually called andropause, but isn't that what ours is called menopause? But anyway.
They still put man in our thing.
Yes, of course.
It's ridiculous. But
so it's andropause, meaning testosterone levels lower as men age. But it's very, very, very subtle.
Gradual. Well, it not just subtle. It gradually. They start feeling the symptoms very gradual.
It says 1% each year And it could start as early as 30.
Right.
Right?
When
1%.
Yeah.
Might beg to differ on that.
Oh.
Oh, you got it like bam.
Like 0.1%.
Oh.
You silly. All right. Anyway, so could we call it a man period?
Well, no, because I don't think we actually
Have a period.
menstruate.
You
like
don't,
No.
but you
ladies
kind of
do.
act like it. No, I don't like that. Cut that out. I don't like that at all. Or not. I don't know. Whatever. All right.
Okay.
So let me say some of the things that I have researched. So loss of libido.
You have to whistle a little extra harder with the libido loss.
Ah,
Come here, they.
ED. Okay. that
Well,
goes
can
with
you
it.
say what that is in case some people don't
In
know?
case. No, you say
I
it.
don't want to
I'll
say
say
it.
You say it. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Enough said.
what? At least that's what I've been.
That's good sign language.
What you've been told.
That's good sign language. I like
Okay,
it.
good. Muscle mass is kind of like decreased, but body fat increases.
Mm-hmm.
Anemia, loss of blood, osteoporosis.
Yeah.
Your bones are weak and brittle. Depression.
Such a sad day. It's overcast.
Ruled by the weather for you.
This one, sweats and hot flashes. I mean, he did roll up with his shirt off, so I didn't know if he was.
Yeah, it was like it's overcast, but
Yeah.
about mid 60s right now. I'd take that shirt off.
You wanted to bring the sun too.
Yeah.
Low tolerance of pain.
That. Okay.
Okay, and then memory. This is the last one, and then memory, learning. Do you ever learn? Okay, and then concentration. So, those are some of the symptoms that I researched that andropause what can happen during andropause for men.
For men.
For men.
So. All right. So, let's start with the first one that
What is it?
you started feeling.
All right. Well, so
And you don't have to go in order.
no, it's fine. So I mean, as I do get older, it is gradual. But once I reflect on how I was when I was younger, I'm like, wow, things have changed. So like I know my testosterone's going down because like when I was in my teens and 20s, my libido was walking
You were
around.
little Randy.
I'm just humping the air, right? But
I'm so glad you don't do that anymore.
yeah,
Because
I
that
hump
would
the
be
air hump,
awkward.
But,
awkward.
yeah, it would be awkward.
Yeah.
It'd be a pervo, Narrow the pervo.
New name.
But things as she mentioned, all those symptoms. I could elaborate on
Yeah.
each and every one of them.
Yeah?
For
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
All right. So I know, yeah. So muscle mass.
Yeah, so like when we went to Catalina Island this weekend, and I check out people. I don't care if they're dudes, chicks, dogs, chicks with. Well, I won't go there, but
With dogs.
and I see these young men, and I'm just like, you know what? I was like that one time. I was just that stud, square chin. I thought I was invincible, but then when I get older, somehow I gained this like little thing right here.
Oh yeah, that's one of them.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I call it my party side.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you used to
So-
party in your 20s and didn't have that.
that's true,
30s,
yeah.
40s.
Because I would always lose it at the parties.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
and now it keeps finding me. So
Well, that's a thing of stress, though, too. Stress, and that's where your cortisol and all that. But go on.
well, that's a whole nother
Yeah,
subject
I
you could
know.
have.
It's a different
Jobs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different
Yeah,
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
different
when you're
episode.
second guess, when you're back for more. Okay, so
Yeah. So not as muscular, fat.
And working out. When you work out, do you get tired more often because of the muscle mass?
So
And
there was a period of time where my exercise level was at a certain time of day. I did everything that I did when I was 20, when I was 30, and when I was 40. I'm like, I'm doing the same crap I did when I was 20. Why am I not as muscular?
Right.
Why,
Right.
why am I gaining weight? And it's it's called getting old. And
And menopause. Now that we know.
Menopause. I mean, it has so many effects. It's like,
Okay,
for,
so
for
that's
instance, like I'm just going off on a tangent here, but like, I used to be able to hold my piss forever, right? And then now I feel like I got a shot glass for a bladder
oh, you have
and an
teeny
apple for a
black
prostate.
TB.
Dude, I'm like,
He has
I can't
TB.
hold it anymore. I gotta pee all the time.
Do you guys find that when you recognize that you
or sneeze? Does it come
Oh,
out? I want to know if it happens to them.
Well, that
I thought you told
happens.
me to laugh.
It's time to wear a diaper. Yeah, that hasn't happened yet.
Oh,
No.
you don't have to wear a diaper.
I
They have
think-
pads.
Okay, all right.
But what
seen
about
those.
like when you recognize you have to tinkle and then you piss, whatever you said, but like when you almost the urgency gets worse.
No,
It's
it gets quicker.
Yeah,
I have a drink and I'm like, I'll go to the bathroom, right? And then
Can't break the seal.
drink another drink, and then I'm like, I gotta go again. And I'm just like, what the hell? And then when you go, you're like, I thought it was gonna be
Tinkle little.
more lengthily than this.
So were you sore after Catalina? Because
Well, yeah, I was sore for different reasons, but yeah.
I know
yeah.
Rob hurt his back.
No, I mean, and that's the other thing. You wake up every day, you're just like, why does this hurt? Why does that hurt? My back hurts. My knee hurts. It's like, I'd say in the last 4 or 5 years, I don't wake up with something hurting.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I would attribute that to like old age.
Yeah.
The same, not necessarily, well, because muscle mass or whatever, that's for menopause, but I would probably attribute that to old age. Because in like the 40s, when you get out of bed, you started creaking,
Oh,
right?
Cricking?
Cricketing.
you get off the couch to
Yeah.
go to bed, and you're
Right.
like, oh, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of achy.
I hope you guys can.
So
relate to
what
this.
other symptom do you find prominent?
Well,
Wine.
well, I'll tell you a couple things. My vision is not as great.
Okay.
So I'm nearsighted. I wear contact lenses, but then I can see far, see y'all, but then I can't read, so I got to wear cheaters, which I always borrow off B every time we go to a restaurant. I'm like, give me your cheaters.
Rock my green glasses.
Yeah,
like
dude.
nobody's.
And I
Makes
know
his eyes pop.
Theo pops out cheaters. I'm all, thank you very much.
We share.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's
'Cause
good.
Why don't you bring your own?
Because I forget. Because
Oh.
part of what she says here is memory loss.
And he
So I
doesn't
always forget
learn.
my
He's still learning.
Yep.
Still learning.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
That's just tied one in.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I wanted to ask about depression. Have you felt a little bit sadder than regular, or do you ever feel sad?
Yeah.
There's a little for the wine. It's coming.
So that's a loaded question
Okay.
because it's usually something that makes me feel sad. I just don't wake up and feel sad.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So it could be the weather.
Right.
Yeah.
Could be my hangover. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
It could be.
That's called
Going
we
to
have a
work.
word. That's that's the guilties.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
called
I don't
guilty.
think usually I'm not a depressed person because I try to box my way out of that.
Yeah.
And I do things,
And exercise. You exercise. So Larry exercises every frickin' day, even on vacation.
Or even after a big drinking night.
Yeah, like so
but
that
I'm not
helps you.
exercising today because I'm here.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers to that.
Drinking wine.
Hey,
Yeah.
you
I'm even drinking the wines. It's
I-
Sextant, by the way. I recommend it.
you that helps with depression. Exercising.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
got to
so-
be active. That's going to get you out of it. And just being around positive people,
Yeah.
people that make you laugh.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We try to outlaugh each other, right?
Right.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I sorry to interrupt, but
No,
I
no.
did not ask about this. The development of breasts.
Oh yes,
Yes.
that happens. Man
Well,
boobs.
I've always
Man
had man
boobs.
titties. Though,
Yeah,
dude.
but they're like muscle.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
like
maybe-
you turned them into muscle. Oh, that's the key.
I turned a negative into a positive.
Yeah, that is a way to get rid of them. Turn them into muscles, guys.
Yeah.
Tender or swollen breasts. Oh, the
Mm.
testes can
Nope.
decrease in size Body hair
I
falling
wouldn't
out.
say they decrease in size. They just
They swing
they
low.
swing low. Yeah, that happens.
And then what was the hair loss?
Oh, hair loss. So true thing.
Nothing else.
I've had my hair buzzed for 3 years. You know, I'd grow it, buzz it, and I'm like, I'm gonna buzz my hair for 3 years. So I decided to grow it out. One day I was looking in the mirror, I'm like, I got a divot in the back of my head, dude. There's hair missing.
the back.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, you have that one. Well, at least you don't have the landing strip.
But then where I think it like receded here and started growing here.
Oh yeah.
And then one time I was looking in the mirror and I'm like, where'd that back hair come from? Like, so it starts.
So it's moving.
It's
It's not-
moving.
it's
You don't
moving.
ever lose hair. It just changes location.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right. All right.
And that's lack of testosterone.
Yes.
That's what causes that nice business.
So if you can relate, the best way to find out if you are in menopause or andropause.
Or like if any of the symptoms that we talked about, if you're feeling it, then you
Go to the doctor, and the best way is to get a blood test. And then what they suggest from there is a TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, which can be in the form of a patch, gel, injections, oral pills, or a nasal spray. But you can talk on that.
pellet too.
I met a gentleman on my fishing trip. I go on a fishing charter every year, and this guy, he's just like, dude, I've had the greatest thing ever happen to me. And I'm like, what is that? And he went to a doctor, got his testosterone levels checked, and they were like whatever, 200, whatever that means, right? And he goes, you when you're like in your 20s or whatever, it's like 1,000.
Oh, okay.
So what this doctor does is he puts an incision in your ass cheek and inserts some pills in
Little
there.
pellet, a pellet.
And just releases.
Yeah,
So,
we do that for women.
yeah,
That's
so-
one of our treatments.
Okay, so it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
they have
it's
it for
for
guys,
real.
too.
But he said that it made things.
Dude,
like,
he's
what
all,
was-
I'm lifting weights
Okay.
more than I ever did. Every morning there's a tent in the bed and all this.
Oh,
and that. I'm
Jesus.
like, oh, jeez, guys.
Maybe
So
I don't want that for Brian. A tent every morning?
There's a tent.
Oh,
Yes.
Lordy, oh Lord.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm also here if you don't want to go to the doctor and you just want to take the hokey pokey Eastern medicine way. Ashwagandha? No, I screw up these names.
I kept trying to sound it out when you sent it to me.
Ashwagandha.
I was going to leave it to you.
I would try to pronounce it, but because I got
You
bad
can't.
eyes, I can't see it.
Do you want to use mine? Ashwagandha.
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 From our producer over here. Thank you very much. So that
Wait, does your producer take this product?
Well, no, our producers.
He's only 23. He's
20.
nowhere
Yeah,
near,
no, yeah.
nowhere
That's why
near.
he's such a
Way-
handsome fellow.
Way
back.
back in the 20s.
So you can take the ashwagandha. Oh, I said that. Okay. That manages stress, mood, and memory. Also, vitamin D, E, C, and calcium, zinc, garlic.
I take lots of garlic.
Yeah,
Okay.
garlic is great. With
The
honey.
DHEA.
Yes.
I've heard about that.
So,
DHEA.
I have heard about that.
Yes. That's for the libido, the ED, muscle
Is
mass.
that like the blue pill? Like the,
No, well,
that's the natural one.
This is the natural.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't want to.
So with natural remedies, what it does, it forces your body to create more testosterone.
Okay.
Instead of bringing in a foreign
Okay.
testosterone. That's the
Okay.
difference.
And so the DHEA helps with the libido, ED, muscle mass, mood, depression, and even skin. So, what else was another one? The saw palmetto helps with hair loss and the urinary tract with the pee-pee thing.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's the prostate thing. I heard
Yep.
about that. Yeah.
And they can't do Kegel exercises, can they?
Oh,
Kegels?
Yeah, like we do. They can't.
I don't know. Let's try it.
Go like that.
I
Try
mean,
it.
that golf ball. Let's do it, man.
I'm not quite sure about that one. I didn't research that. But we could get back to you on that.
Yeah.
We could do he could do the
Sure.
things and let you know.
We're gonna.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll provide a free demonstration on
The ginseng, that I read that was good for everything, but you can only take 3 months at a time. And then I did upload, or we will upload some links for you guys. And one of them, if you want to just take one supplement that kind of gets all of it, was the horny goat weed.
Yeah.
Go figure. All in one. Horny goat weed. And we're going to attach the
That's
link.
the word. Horny.
That is, right?
It is.
Yeah.
So,
Good to know.
well, anyway.
So, I think you guys failed to mention a couple symptoms if you're
Yeah. We want to
testosterone's
know
dropping.
all your
All the
symptoms
things.
and how it came about.
You start wearing a fanny pack, which I started wearing. I have one.
They're so convenient.
I'm a fan.
You don't give a shit what you drive anymore. I drive a Honda Fit. Don't care. And
Practical. Fanny pack.
So you're not going through the midlife crisis, getting a Corvette type of a situation. You're
not
like,
at all. No.
let it all hang loose.
Let it all hang loose.
And-
Let it all hang out. Nice and low.
All right.
Well, I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you guys. It was,
that was
kind
nice.
of fun chatting
Yeah,
it
thanks
up,
for
getting
the
the
input.
scoop on, menopause.
We're just hoping that this just opens it up
Yeah.
a little bit more for our guy friends.
Right.
That you guys
Our
can
audience.
talk to each other or us.
I know. We're here.
We're here
for you.
We're here for you. We're here for you.
Would you be interested in doing any of the things, or getting a blood test, or even trying the horny goat weed, or?
Not
Right,
really.
you're
The
not there yet.
only thing I'm kind of interested in is those Kegels, though.
Oh,
That'd be
Kegel exercises.
I would try
We're gonna
that.
have to
you would
teach
try
them.
that. All
We're
right.
gonna have to walk them through it.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for
Somebody's gonna have to
tuning
insert
in.
it.
There's no Someone's gonna have to.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm
I'm
talking
like,
about. I have
there's
memory
no-
loss.
He's switched over to Alzheimer's.
Oh,
He can't
okay.
remember anymore now.
Okay.
That was fun. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
And if you've got anything to comment, please comment, share,
like
all of it.
you know, all the things. We would appreciate it. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.